Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Okay, I'm sorry for being sus. What? I'm doing a stream? I know, right? Finally. Like, bruh. Like, I can't believe I'm subscribed to you and frickin' you don't stream anymore. What in the world is the deal with that? That's a good question, actually. Welcome in, Andrew. Welcome in, Matsu. No face cam because, I just don't feel like doing face cam. There's no reason I'm not doing it. I still look the same, guys, I promise, but, I just didn't feel like doing face cam. So this is gonna be like probably the most informal stream that I've ever done. I'm literally just gonna be playing Pokemon, and if you guys have any questions about like why I haven't been streaming or and all that, you know, just like life update, if you will. So I'll just like go on a little bit about what my life has been like for the past I don't know, I've been kind of in and out streaming since like late July, I think. June, July, August, yeah. So like I was pretty much absent like all the months of August and most of what month comes no, yeah, most of October. I did some Celeste streams though. To be fair, I did do some Celeste, but I wasn't like streaming like every day. Like you guys remember when I used to stream like not 5 days a week, like twice a day. Like I'm not even joking. There was literally like, if you guys remember me in my prom, I literally streamed twice a day, because of like just how much fun I've been having. Ooh, by the way, this is randomized, so I'm just kind of like, ooh, yo, we can get a Jeremiah. I would rather die than pick Typhlosion. We're gonna go with Gengar here. Do anything. Are we doing well? I have been doing well, actually. So I am very blessed. I haven't been gone because things have been going bad. In fact, I've been gone because things have been going good. But not entirely. I mean, I wouldn't say there's anything bad that's been happening, but I've just been busy. Because I've been taking college classes, and you know, that just takes up a lot of my time. And I just this doesn't really explain where I've been all of August. Well, no, that's not true. It does, because no, yeah, I started going to the gym. I can't remember, was it August or September? It was something like that. September, October. Wait, I've completely forgot September. No, at the beginning of September, I started going to the gym. I literally can't attack the rival. What the heck? But yeah, between college and the gym, why would I put it to sleep? I'm just gonna lose. I've been just really busy. Let me just speed through this fight. I've been really busy, so I just haven't. It's not that I don't like streaming. I definitely do. I just haven't really had the time for it, you know. I'm definitely now, in terms of the future, I'm not really sure. Became a gym bro, yeah. I'm not really sure what I'm wanting to do. Well, here's the thing. I've going into YouTube, when I first started YouTube, I knew for a fact that I was not always going to be doing this forever. Like, I knew this isn't gonna be a career. I never truly wanted it to be. Honestly, I never truly wanted to be like a full-on YouTuber. I just didn't expect that to be what I would be doing. And I would say that still rings true. Even to this day, I still don't want to or really plan on being a full YouTuber. I did this as a way to kill free time, and well, I'm growing up and I don't have that free time. Which is why I've been liking on the streams a bit lately, and it's not that I don't have free time. I do have free time. I do spend a lot of my time doing you know, whatever I want to do. Like I'll play games in the living room, or on my iPad. You know, I've been playing a lot of iPad games lately. I haven't even played, I don't think I've even touched a Pokemon game in like 3 months. But you know, I still do have free time. It's lately it's been what I've been choosing to do with my free time. That's really where a lot of my absence has come from. Just what I've been choosing to do with my free time. And whether you guys like it or not, what I realize is that there's just a lot of things that I would rather be doing with my free time than streaming. Don't get me wrong, I still love streaming. Of course, I wouldn't stream if I didn't. But there's just a lot of things that I'd rather be doing. So that's pretty much it. And also I've been really busy lately because my sister just had her baby, and so I was for a couple of weeks. I was down in Killeen, Texas when she was giving birth, and so I was there for that. So that explains that experience. And then she just recently moved back here, and I've been just trying to help out a little bit with the baby and her, like helping her move in and stuff like that. So Noah says you can't do YouTube if you're not aiming to be a top streamer. Yeah, exactly. But it's not just that. It's not just choosing to do free time over that. It's also because, like I said, my sister just had her baby, so I've been helping out with her. But like a lot of that, I've been spending a lot of family time. Is basically what I'm saying. He was born October 14th at 9:28 a.m. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, and his name's Jason. And but yeah, it's been going good. I've been helping my sister out, and he's so freaking adorable. I probably will make a community post on YouTube. I probably should have made a community post when he was freaking born. But I just didn't. I probably should do that though. But like, oh yeah, by the way, he's here. Because I made a community post when I found out about it. I just didn't whenever when he was actually born. Do I have Pokeballs, by the way? I think I do. Right. I'll just catch whatever, you know, feels good. But yeah, so he was born, and she and him have been I'm not gonna be able to catch a Groudon. Wait, actually, you know what? I actually might be able to catch a Groudon with Hypnosis. No, I'm gonna YOLO it. But yeah, she just recently moved into her apartment, and she's still getting settled. Sorry, I've been having a weird cough for like the past like 3 weeks, and it's really annoying. Yeah, she's still getting moved in. She hasn't even gotten to the daycare yet, but she will soon, I think. Yeah. So as for the very near future, in terms of the channel, in terms of the near future, I am starting a new series. Starting a new Pokemon series this in like a week or so, I think. I don't want to say for 100% sure. If you do a save state, that's probably a good idea actually, so I don't just waste all my Pokeballs. Dude, it's been so long since I've played this, I forgot even how to make save state. Save state. There we go. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Yeah, so I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, okay, so new series, not 100% certain that it's gonna happen. But I do have a series in, is this, hold on, I need to see, is this gonna break out the first ball every time? I wanna see real quick. Okay, no, it's not, okay. Is there a, okay, I can load state by clicking F10, that's a lot quicker than what I've been doing. Yeah, so I have a new series coming up, and, but like I said, I'm not 100% sure that it's gonna happen or not, because the person I'm gonna collab with is also has also been really busy with their life, which is kind of funny how that just kind of happened for both of us at the same time. So I'm not certain on if it's gonna take place, but I'm pretty sure it will, in some way, shape, or form. So look forward to that. It's gonna start here, like I said, in about a week, maybe. Yeah, and in terms of Halloween, I do have a costume set up that I'm gonna do. I'll probably post it on community posts, my costume, because it is probably it's probably the costume I'm most excited to like do, like, because it's gonna be my first ever homemade Halloween costume, so I'm looking forward to it for sure. But I don't want to spoil what it is yet, but yeah, I'm just looking forward to that because it's gonna be awesome, I think. I haven't made it yet. I do have the stuff to make it, I just haven't made it yet. But yeah, that's the gist of everything that's been going on. I've just been, you know, spending a lot of my free time doing other stuff, and my sister had a baby. That's literally it. Like, that's literally it. Like, in college, the stuff besides the free time college, and the baby. I was away for 2 weeks, so obviously I couldn't stream. Then. But oh my gosh, this ground not ever gonna be caught. But I am going to do streams here and there. Now more in with the talks of the future of the channel. I'm not, this might be kind of sad to hear, but I'm not certain if I'm even gonna continue streaming when 2025 starts. I don't know if I'm not sure if it's not 100% sure if it's a passion thing or if it's a just free time thing or whatever. I feel like my brain comes up with the excuse that it's, oh, but just because I don't have enough free time. But honestly, I could do it if I did really want to, because you've heard a lot of YouTubers that all right, hold on, let me like speed this up. This is taking forever, because you hear a lot of YouTubers that do college and stream at the same time, right? So it's honestly just an excuse on my part. But that is, I won't lie, that is a determining factor on it. That is a determining factor. But it's not the entire reason why. Now, will I stop streaming by the end of the year? I really can't say for certain. I'm not gonna go ahead and say that I'll never stream again, because I don't know that for sure. That's probably not true at all. But the thing is, I also don't want this channel to die out, you know, because I've worked really hard to get the 1,000 subscribers that I did, and I still can't, even to this day, I can't believe that I even did that. So I feel like it would just be like mean on my half if I just let all the subscribers you know, just go to waste, you know. I don't know if that's the right term for it, but are you gonna go back to regular videos instead of streams like you did at the beginning? Finally, I caught the ground. Jeez. So yeah, that's actually what I wanted to get into in terms of the future of the channel. Yes, I am planning on, I do have some ideas of what I want to do. Well, I'm gonna name this Groudon real quick. I do have some ideas on if like what I wanted to do for the future of this channel. Just got a light bulb. If I ever get a Pikachu, that's nice. I'm not, but such as with the streaming thing, I'm not certain on what I am certain on what it would be that I would be doing, but I'm not certain if I'll do it, you know, because there's a difference between knowing what you would do if you did something and then actually doing it, right? But yeah, I do want to release more videos again. I'm thinking like once a week about topics that I have bro, my abilities plus, bro. Get him out of here. Get this bro out of here. I literally can't hit a flying ghost type right now, or a flying normal type, so let's hope we don't run to a flying normal type. But yeah, I'm thinking about, I want to release videos like once a week or so about topics that I personally care about. And I already have some ideas written down. I'm not even gonna lie, I already have some ideas written down, but I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do them, because I'm still getting that aspect of my life figured out. Like, am I gonna be called to do that? I don't know, maybe. I do want to have some sort of like relationship with you guys though, in some way, shape, or form. Even if I don't stream or upload as much as I used to, you know, because I can pretty confidently say this. I can't say this for certain, but I can pretty confidently say this, that I'm not ever going to be streaming as much as why am I going back to heal? I'm just using the Kaizo, I guess, but I'm not ever going to go back to streaming and uploading videos, or at the very least streaming as much as I used to. With videos, maybe I'll upload more, I don't know, but I'm not gonna be going back to streaming as much as I used to. But like I said, I can't promise that I will never stream again, because that's just straight up probably not true. But I am thinking about changing the direction. By the end of the year, I am thinking about changing the direction of where I want this channel to go, because I love video games. Video games is a huge aspect and always will be a huge aspect of my life. But it's not the biggest, and I want to delve into other aspects of my life, you know? Because I don't just play video games, right? I do other stuff too. And so I don't want to be a purely, I don't think I want to be a purely video gaming channel anymore. You know? Like I can't say that I will never do or talk about video games again. That's definitely not true. Like I said, it is a huge aspect of my life. It is a huge aspect of my life that I'm never gonna, and from my knowledge, I'm never gonna quit video games. I just don't see the reason to quit video games. It doesn't make sense. Do you have anything else you'd be interested in doing? What do you mean by that exactly? I do have ideas. But I don't, nothing's for sure, right? I mean, that's just a fact of life though. For your channel? Yeah, so like, well, there's, like I said, I want to do, yeah, aside from one gaming, I mean, yeah, so like I said, I'm thinking about wanting to do, like weekly videos, you know, going over specific topics. And like I said, I've been writing a few ideas down, and the only problem is that I don't, like, I just gotta figure out, I gotta get into the mojo of things, you know, because it's like, I gotta take that first step, right? And it's like, that's hard, because it's like, you don't know what's gonna happen, or you don't know what people are gonna think, right? And it's like, you think to yourself, is it even worth my time, right? Like, is what I want to do worth my time? Obviously I would want to do it, but like, I don't know yet if I want to do it enough to where I actually want to do it, you know? Like in an ideal world, yes, I would want to do it, right? But we don't live in an ideal world, right? So it's like, do I still want to do it? I don't know. Maybe I want to do it because we're not in an ideal world, you know? I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of, it's just a lot of mental blockage, I guess I would say, in terms of if I want to do what I'm thinking about doing, you know? But yes, I will always do some sort of video game on this channel. Although I can't guarantee this channel will be around forever. I'd be lying if I said it would be. Realistically, it's not gonna last for like 5 more years. I'd say 5 years max is how much longer this channel's got left in it. But recently I've decided what I want my career to be, and starting this January, I'm going to need a lot of I'm gonna need to dedicate a lot of time towards reaching that goal, right? And I don't know how much time that's gonna take, and ultimately if that will, I don't know if how much time that's gonna take away from my free time, you know? Because the career that I chose is, I'm very passionate about it, because I just only recently discovered that I can do it. If that, I don't really know how to explain it. I mean, obviously I could always do it, but it's kind of hard to explain. So I just won't. But yeah, I don't know how much time it's gonna take away from my free time focusing on the career that I chose, but I think if I truly wanted to, I could take a lot of my free time towards it. It's just a matter of, is something comfortable sharing? Sure. So I wanted to, so for a while, I didn't know what I wanted to be, right? And then I at first thought, you know what? You know who's a really influential person in my, or who can be a really influential person in someone's life is a PE teacher, right? And I'm like, yo, that sounds like perfect. Like, I would really enjoy being a PE teacher, right? But the more time went on, the more I've just like kind of detached from that. I didn't like the more I thought about it, the less I'm like, do I really want to do that, you know? Like, is that just what my brain thinks I want to do? Do I actually want to do that? And the more I realize it, I'm like, don't get me wrong, it would be a great job. I would enjoy doing it, but is it the right job for me? I don't know. I don't think it is, honestly. And so I'm like, well, shoot, I don't know what I want to do now. Well, what do PE teachers have in common? PE teachers, well, they look after children, right? So why don't I just get a job where I am with children? And so I, one day was like, you know what? I'm gonna change my major into child development because I love children. I really do, and that's not something that I've always that's always been something about me personally. But just I encountered the same problem that I had with wanting to be a PE teacher. It's the more it went on, the more it's like, there's a hole missing, right? Like, this career that I'm thinking that I want is like a thing of cheese and there's just holes all over it. I cannot attack this thing. I'm screwed. Shoot. Of course I had to encounter a normal flying type. Teaching role of some kind. Well, hold on. So yeah, well, no, that's the thing. So, a lot of the college classes that I've been taking, actually require you to, volunteer to pass the class. And I'm still doing that to this day. Actually, I am. But that's the career that has the holes in it, right? Like, it's a great career, don't get me wrong, but there was something inexplainable about it that I just couldn't explain. I just felt like there was something wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the job. It's a great job, don't get me wrong. But for me, I felt like there was something off about it for me. I just might go full screen. I'm not catching an Aggron. Aggron's awful. I'm sorry what people say, but like type-wise, it's awful. It just didn't feel right for me, right? And so, this might seem like I'm going off topic, but stay with me here. Have you guys ever heard of or watched? I know Andrew has because I heard of it from his mom actually. The show Family Matters. Okay. I know this sounds really weird, but stay with me. I am staying on topic. This is all part of the process. So I saw that Family Matters on HBO Max. Well, just Max now. And I was like, you know what? We should watch that show. And so me and my mom started watching it. We actually just finished the show pretty recently. And the dad in the show is a cop. And so when we made it to season 9, the son has been like, there's an episode, a specific episode where the son is like, he's in college, right? And he's struggling with his college classes. And I'm like, dude, honestly, I get that. I mean, everyone struggles with college classes, I feel like, in some way, shape, or form, right? Well, let me make a save state real quick. Oops. Because I don't want to waste my one Pokeball on this. But yeah, he's struggling with college, and he's like, I've just been thinking about it, and it's like, I want to quit college. And the dad has been pushing him to go to college, right? For the whole, like, for his whole life, pretty much since he started college, he's been pushing on him, do college, go through college, right? And I feel that I can relate to that because, oops, I keep freaking doing that. I feel like I can relate to that because my father is a lot like that. He's very pro college mindset, you know? He's very much like, you need to go to college to get a good job, right? Like, that's his mindset. And I don't know what to name this thing. Mo. No, it's a girl shoe. I'll name you put. Same. Yo, what's going on, Sir Tommy? So wait, you're gonna what are you gonna do? I just got here. Okay, so I was just going over a long story about what I want to do career-wise. I'll just catch you up real quick. I started watching just a quick summary. I started watching Family Matters. The father in that show is a cop, and the son is going to college, right? And the dad is very pro college. He's like, dude, you need to go to college to get a good job, right? And I was saying how I relate to that because my father is also the same way, in that he is very pro college. Like, you needed to go to college to get a good job, right? Wow, that is an awful nature. Jeez. But at least I can hit specific types now. But I'm gonna speed it up here real quick so I can get a bit of grinding in. But anyway, so yeah, he's been very pro college, and so is my dad. On, like, they're very similar in that aspect. My dad versus the dad on the show Family Matters. And the son's like, I don't want to do college anymore. It's just, I've thought a lot about this, and I just don't want to do college anymore. And the dad gets infuriated. He's like, so you don't want to do college anymore. And how he's looking at it is, you don't want to do college anymore because it's hard, right? You're getting bad grades, you just want to give up. That's the perspective that he's looking at it, right? That's the perspective from the dad's looking at it. And the son is like, well, you know what? No matter what you're saying, I need you to know that I have thought a lot about this. And then the dad's like, no, there's literally no way that you could have, there's no way you could have thought about this. This is not, like, this is just, like, no matter what perspective you look at it, this is just not, like, there's no reason, right? And he's like, you know what? No, I have thought a lot about it, and I've decided that I want to be a cop. That's what he said. And his dad was just like stunned silent. He's like, wait, what? Really? Like, cause like from his perspective, there's not a single valid reason to, there wasn't a single valid reason to want to quit college, right? And then he just gave him one. So he's like kind of like stunned for a second. He's like, well, that's just like, that's kind of crazy. So I was watching this with my mom, right? And I paused the show and I'm like, you know what, Mom? For a while, I actually really wanted to be a cop. I really did. And then she shot me down. I'm sorry, I'm having like such a serious conversation with this silly Mario music in the background, but I was like, yeah, she shut me down. She's like, I do not want you to be a cop because that is a very like blah blah blah, very dangerous job, whatever, people hate cops, etc., right? And so ever since that day, I just like buried that part of me. I buried that part of me that wanted to be a cop, right? Because I'm like, well, because at the time she seemed like should we start Brock yet? Yeah, I'll go into Brock. At the time she seemed very adamant about what she was saying, right? And I'm very close with my mom. I really am. And when she said something like that, it meant a lot to me because it meant a lot to her, right? She got a cherry berry, nice. So I thought like she was fully serious and like fully like adamant not to become a cop, right? So I just kind of buried that part of me, and I told her about that. I was like, when I told her, yeah, I consider being a cop, but you kind of, you know, shot me down. When I told her about that, she genuinely got upset, not in like an angry way, in a sad way. She's like, did I really say that? And I'm like, yeah, you don't remember? Cause to me, it was such a big like moment. Like I remember that conversation pretty darn well, and it like completely just slipped her mind. I think this was around 2019, maybe. It was either 2019, no, I think it was 2019 or like 2020, around that era, I think, when I said this. And that's when around when the presidential election was going on, and there was a lot of high tension between citizens and cops and stuff like that. I think that's her reasoning for saying that stuff. But she was like really saddened about what I said. She's like, I cannot believe that was actual serious career choice that you considered, that I just shot down like that, right? I'm gonna save here because I'm scared of losing. She was like, I can't believe I just like, you know, shot that down with like without a second thought, right? I don't even know if that's what she knew she was doing when she did it. But clearly it wasn't that impactful to her, since she didn't even remember it. And she's like, I'm really genuinely sorry that I said that. Like, I regret saying that, and I'm gonna die. sorry Doduo. Wait, no, never mind. I'm panicked for nothing. Wait, why did I just go out to my ghost type against a normal type? That's a horrible idea. She's like, you know what? I really do regret saying that. If you want to be, okay, no, I can attack this thing. We're good. If you want to be a cop, then be a cop. I'm gonna believe in your dreams, right? And I really never thought that I would hear those words, you know? Because like I said, that conversation really stuck really hard with me. I'm gonna die here. Why did hypnosis not work? Did I just straight up miss? Oh, well, good thing I saved, I guess. How do I reload the thing? I don't remember. Hold on. I don't know. I guess I'll just lose. I don't know. Where was I? I don't remember where I was, but I was talking about how she's like, yeah, if that's like an actual like serious career option that you were considering, and then I fully support that, you know? And that meant a lot to me, because that, like I said, that conversation stuck really hard with me. I thought she was like 1000% no, do not become a cop. It is not a good career. Like, just straight up, it is not a good career. But what I realized now is, at the time, ultimately she was just looking after me, you know? She was worried. And I mean, I get that, you know? I obviously I don't fully understand it because I don't have a child, but I get the concept of being worried for your child's sake and their life or whatever, right? But if it's something that you like really heavily considered, right? And or like, yeah, I would love to do it. I mean, honestly, what's standing in your way, right? If you are willing to make the sacrifices to do what you want, then by all means do them, right? If you know what you're getting into, if you know the consequences of what you're getting into, where am I going, by the way? Well, I guess I could go check the other route to see if there's any new Pokemon. Oh, I need to buy Pokeballs too real quick. But if you know the sacrifices that you're gonna need to make into what you're getting to, and you're still that passionate about it, they actually made an episode about that. I can't remember if it was the same episode or the episode after that. But Carl takes the dad takes the son to this bar or wherever, and he's like, look around, these are all police, and these are the horrible things that they went through, right? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, the reason I'm showing you this is because, you know, there's a lot of tough things about being a cop, right? There's a lot of hardships. There's a lot of like tough things. There's a lot of things that you just straight up can't do, and vice versa. And he's like, I want you to know what you're getting into, right? And the son's like, you know what? Oh, Sandstream, that's awful. And so like, you know what? I heard all this. Even after hearing all of that, I still do want to be a cop. And that really struck with me, because when I'm watching that, I'm literally like exactly in his shoes. Like, I'm relating so hard to both the dad and the son at the same time. I'm in his shoes. Like, even after like like it's almost like I was the sun in that moment, right? That's what it felt like. It almost felt like I was the sun in that moment. And I agreed. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, after hearing all of that, I still would be down to do it. I still would and will want to do it. And so that made me realize that, yeah, that's from this day on, that is the career that I wanna do. Like that day, that very same day that I decided I want to be a cop, I dropped 2 of my new classes. I was able to get a full refund on them since I just started the classes, thankfully. And I'm telling you guys, this was definitely God, because literally I didn't even know this, but that was the very last day that I could cancel those classes. Like, and I didn't even know that. I thought I'd have more time, right? Like that could not have been any more perfectly timed. And that's just incredible to me. And so yeah, I dropped those 2 classes. They were child development classes, because that's what my major is child development. I dropped those 2 classes. I still have 2 16-week classes I'm still taking that I'm gonna finish, because I'm 8 weeks into a 16-week class. Why not just finish it, right? Actually, it's more like 9 now, but yeah, I'm still gonna finish that. But this coming January, I'm going to change my major and take classes towards like criminal justice and all that stuff like that. And I honestly, this career path and the path that I'm gonna take to get into this career is actually kind of perfect, because my dad, like I said, is very adamant about the college thing. And a lot of the difference between me and the son in Family Matters, the big difference between me and the son is that the son wanted to drop out of college to become a cop, right? But with my dad, I honestly don't think he, like, this is gonna sound kind of bad. This might sound kind of bad, but I don't think my dad really cares too much about the career I choose, as long as I go to college, right? I know that is super duper important to him that I go to college, and I understand that. And that's one thing that I realize, is that I can both appease with this career option, I can both appease my dad and myself at the same time, right? Because a lot of cops don't go to college. Like, that's just a fact, right? So if I do go to college, not only will that give me an upper edge in you know, being a cop, not only will they give me an upper edge having a college degree, but also my dad will be happy that I have a college degree, right? So we both win. Because for a long time, it felt like I was just going to college because my dad wanted me to, right? But now when I go to college, I feel like I'm actually doing it for me. And that is such a great feeling, right? Because why would you want to dedicate so many hours, days, weeks, months of your life just to appease someone else, right? It's just, that's not the way to live, no. But once I chose this career, I literally felt like something snapped, and like, I'm actually going to college because I want to, not because I'm wanted to. And that is just such a great feeling. And that's how I know that this career path is right for me, right? That's how I know. And so I've gotten a lot of peace of mind over that, and it's such a great, because you know what they say, it's like, oh, it's okay if you don't know what career you want to go into yet. It's fine, because like, you're still young. And from my perspective, I'm not still young, right? Like, in my perspective, this is like, when you graduate high school, this is the age where it's like, it feels like everything's going faster and faster and faster when it comes to time. And you're like, everyone's saying, oh, I have plenty of time to choose a career, I'm young. But it's like, the more I think about it, I'm like, not really, I'm gonna be 20 next year. It doesn't feel like that. It really doesn't feel like that. And now that I've chosen my career, I get it a little bit more, what they're saying. In the grand scheme of things, really, I'm not in a rush to pick a career. The more I think about it, I'm really not in a rush, because even though everyone's saying, oh, you're young, you're 19 or whatever, it's like, I really feel like I'm like 21 and I'm like on the brink of, if I don't choose a career now, I'm just going to die and be homeless. But now that I've actually finally like picked a career, did I already fight them? I don't remember fighting them, but I am a lot more peaceful about it, and I have a lot of peace in my soul. And it's just so nice to have such a big worry about my life just gone. It really is just such a great feeling, you know. Yeah, so I'm gonna get my bachelor's degree, and I'm gonna take a lot of classes that can bring me closer to my dream career, right? And that way both me and my father are satisfied. Yo, Donkey, what's going on, dude? Dude, Donkey, I've been I know I haven't streamed in like 3 weeks, but I've been having, this has been so far like the best stream that I've had. Not ever, but definitely like it's definitely up there, because I've just been talking about where I've been and the future of the channel and the future of me, honestly, just in general. Because honestly, the future of the channel does rely heavily on the future of me, right? Wanted to be an artist, my family did the same thing to me. I totally feel you. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, a big, whether, no matter how you look at it, the future of your YouTube channel is heavily affected, if not completely affected, by the future of you, you that you want to be in the future, right? And I'm at a time in my life right now where I feel like, I know this won't last forever because we all go through hardships, right? But right now, I'm at a time in my life where I feel great. Like, I feel like I can move mountains, you know? I feel like right now there's nothing I can't do. And it's just, and it all started from a from a TV show of all things. It's like, what? Wanted to be a singer, both your parents put down. Dad wanted to be a realistic. My egg donor just hated letting me sing. Well, yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of problems with approval, but that's honestly, that's another thing that's given me a lot of peace. Is that I'm very blessed to have 2 parents in my life that both want the best for me but also want the best for me, if that makes sense. Because there's 2 different types of wanting the best for someone. There's the wanting the best for someone as in, I want this person to be successful, I want them to be healthy, I want them to be safe, right? That's the first kind of I want the best for you. I want you to be stable, I want you to have a good, like, normal, healthy life, right? That's the first kind of best for you. But sometimes the other kind of I want what's best for you does not match up with that first I want what's best for you. Because being a cop, definitely you're way more likely to die early, and that's just a fact, right? And that's a fact that I've realized and I've accepted. I'm like, yeah, that's true, that is something. But that, you see how that clashes with the first I want what's best for you? It clashes with it because it's like, I want you to be healthy and safe and have money, but I also want you to be happy. And sometimes happiness doesn't align with safety. And that's why America is the best country in the world, is because you have that right, you have that freedom to choose what you want to do, no matter how ungood it is for you or whatever, right? Like from a safety like standpoint, I guess you could say. But you have to realize that you need a balance, right? You need a balance of, I need to be safe and not die, obviously, but you also need to realize that how far are you willing to diminish your happiness in order to stay safe, right? How far are you willing to diminish that? You can't, I mean, because ultimately it doesn't matter if you're safe your whole life, because if you're not happy, then what's the point? What's the point of living life? What's the point of living a long, safe life if you're not happy? There's no point to it. And that's kind of the point that I'm trying to make, is that I'm blessed that both of my parents want what's best for me, and they want what's best for me. They want me to be healthy, they want me to be safe. I feel like any good parent would want that, right? But they also want me to be happy, and they also want me to do what makes me happy. And I've finally realized that this is what this is it. This is the thing, right? And I know it's gonna be hard, and I know there's gonna be a lot of risk involved, but I'm okay with that, right? So I don't see any reason why not to. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. The gist of my story in terms of career, I guess. But yeah, I understand that a lot of people don't have that same kind of support, and it really is saddening. But it is just a fact of life that not everybody is the same. And while that's mostly a good thing, it also could be a really bad thing because of scenarios like that, you know? And I know that I know it's like really stupid, like cheesy advice or whatever, but what a big thing that I've learned in the past few weeks is do what's best for you, not necessarily what's best for you, right? Don't do what's best for you, not necessarily what's best for you. See, this is why, by the way, quick side tangent, this is why best is one of my least favorite words in the English dictionary, because it's such a broad term. Like, what's the best Pokemon? Like, there's so many factors to consider. I'm just using Pokemon as an example. I do not like the word best because it can mean so many different things. Like, oh, what's best between milk and chocolate milk? Well, milk, regular milk technically is the best all around, but chocolate milk, in my opinion, tastes better. So it's like, they can't both be best, you know? Yeah, see, best is subjective. That's the problem I have with it. Best is probably the most subjective word in the English dictionary, and I do not like that word. That's why whenever someone asks me what's the best, I'll be like, can you be specific, please? Because I might not give the answer you're looking for, right? That's the problem I have with the word best. But yeah, just quick side tangent. But yeah, I had to go on that tangent because I had to further explain what I meant by do what's best for you, not what's best for you, right? It should be, it should be follow more what makes you happy than what keeps you safe, if that makes sense. So basically best isn't really the best word. Yeah, no, I would definitely not put best in I put it in the top 10 worst words, honestly. But uses English for best, subjective and objective. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. That is the problem. Well, and it's not even that. It's also just, like I said, it's also just the many factors of what best could mean, right? Because, well, and people's definition of best might actually be different, right? Not because their opinion's different, but because, like, how they are viewing it in that particular situation, right? And so that it's just like the most complicated word, like, to ever exist. What did Brock have, by the way? He had a, shoot, do you guys remember what Pokemon Brock had? I know he's had the Sentry, but I don't remember the other thing he had. I know it was like level 14 or something like that. I think it was a flying type, wasn't it? I don't know. I'm just gonna grind Armaldo a little bit till he's like level 14, just to like play it safe. He had a Scyther, that's what it was. Okay, so no, I should be then I should be grinding the Doduo a little bit. But yeah, best is a horrible word. Side tangent gone. Ooh, we got grinding Chanseys in this route. Let's go. But yeah, that's in terms of career, that's what I want to do. That's what I've settled on, and I'm very content with that, you know. Those are talking about Raichu being best too. That's just a fact. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I do like Raichu. I won't lie. Raichu is a great Pokemon. It's just a matter of do I like it more than Pikachu. If Raichu had if Raichu had Pikachu's color scheme, no, without a doubt, right? But that's just me being biased because I like the color yellow. It's my favorite color. So, don't get me wrong. The the orange color. The color orange is actually a great color. Fun fact, neon orange, believe it or not, used to be my favorite color. I know Raichu's not neon orange, but I'm just making my point that orange was my favorite color at one point in time. So like I get it, but now it's like not even in like top 5 favorite colors. But you know, because as a kid you just change a lot of your opinions about like the stupidest things, right? And colors was just one of them. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly, if in my perfectly honest opinion, I'd say I like Pikachu and Raichu equally. If I had to answer that. But yeah, Raichu, I do like Raichu. I've actually used Raichu a few times on teams and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, we don't have to do a full-on like playthrough of this. I just wanted to have something to play in the background while I, you know, just kind of talk with you guys, because it'd be, you know, a pretty darn boring stream if I didn't. Let me make a save state real quick. But yeah, I just wanted to like kind of catch you guys up on why on earth would I start with the freaking Doduo, dude? An idiot. But yeah, I wanted to just like let you guys know like what my life has been like, I guess. Let's do a scary face on you. I'm not really sure if that's gonna matter. What my life's kind of been like the past month or so. The future of this channel in some ways. To recap that, I pretty much just want to oh, that's lucky I had an orangeberry there from pickup. I'm definitely not streaming forever, but I am thinking about wanting to do like I lost again. Thinking about I'm wanting to do like weekly videos, maybe. Again, I'm not really certain on if I'm going to even end up doing that, right? I'm not even certain, but you know, that's something that's, you know, big huge consideration for me, so so yeah, we'll see what the future holds. But also, like I said, possible new series in the very near future. It's more likely than not gonna happen. I just can't say for certain that it will. But like, let's be honest, in life you really can't say that anyway. But yeah, so we got that going. Been busy, just both busy and just wanting to spend my free time elsewhere, you know. But I really do want to thank you guys for all the support over the, when did I start making YouTube videos? Like, I don't even remember. Oh, shoot, do math. Like 22 months ago I started YouTube. Like pretty much, like it's been a big part of my life since, and then just recently it's just kind of fallen off, you know. But yeah, that's just kind of how it is. That's just kind of how life is. I mean, even if YouTube was a thing that I was like thinking I was gonna do forever, you know, I mean, that's just like how life is sometimes, right? But I would suggest getting a few videos of the series done before posting. If you decide you want to keep going, you don't have to post. Well, the thing is, it's gonna be a stream collab thing. It's gonna be a Soul Link. So that's not really an option for me. But well, the thing is, it's not that I don't want to do the series. It's that when you're doing a collab series, it's like it's a big problem, especially if it's a stream collab series, because of the time constraints for not just you, but for the other person, right? And they have to like align. And especially if it's a series, that's gonna be kind of tough. Like a one-time stream, like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. But you know, Amphy, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, Amphy. Why would you make me do this game? Why are you doing this to me? But no, seriously, yeah, there's just a lot of problems with like time schedule, and because like I said, the other person I'm collabing with also has been really busy. I know I'm literally sad every time I have to kill an amphy. I've killed like 20 amphys in my lifetime, and I'm sad every single time. Yeah, that's just the gist of it when it comes to the series. But don't get me wrong, you guys don't have to worry, because for the very near future I am going to continue YouTube. But truthfully, I'm probably gonna keep like the same, or at least a similar streaming slash uploading pattern that I have been for the past month or so. Should I put Wells in case you find something else to catch? Yeah, I have a few. But what was I talking about? Yeah, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna be streaming as much as I used to, probably ever again. But I don't want to quit just yet, right? But I also don't want to quit ever at the same time, if that makes sense. Because like I said, you guys are just amazing that you've like actually like subscribed to me and like actually like stuck around, and I don't deserve it. And I feel like in a way it's my fault if I just kind of like completely like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go away from YouTube without anyone's notice, right? That's the last thing I'd want to do, is leave you guys in the lurch. So I'm not gonna do that. No one said you can't do it on YouTube. I'll say being a cop. Well, yeah, no, I know, but it's not just that I can't. It's not that I can't. It's just, it's not really a matter of can't or could. It's more of a matter of want or would, you know? Like, cause like I said, I don't want to be a YouTuber forever. I really don't. And that's just a fact. That's, like I said, that's always something that's been true ever since I even started, is that I never really wanted to do this forever. But it's just a matter of, I really hate to like leave you guys on a cliffhanger like this, but it's really just a matter of what's life gonna throw at me, you know? Or not even like what life's gonna throw at me, but like just how am I gonna like, because my thought process is still changing. My brain's not fully developed. I'm still kind of all over the place. Your brain doesn't fully develop till you're 25. So it's like, I don't know yet what the future has in store, but just know that I'm not going to leave YouTube. This is kind of sad, but I'm not going to leave YouTube at the very least without at least letting you guys know why, right? We just got freaking ancient power. Let's go. Oh, and we got the first turn Omni boost, and it doesn't matter because we already lost. Or already won, I mean. Yeah, right. So I'm not gonna quit YouTube in the near future, but just know that it will happen eventually, in some way, shape, or form, and that's okay, right? Because although I have all these people that have subscribed to me, you know, and it sounds selfish, but it is true that I really don't owe anybody anything, right? It's just, it doesn't feel that way sometimes, you know? But I mean, that's just how it is, right? Like, that's just a common fact. You got a snubble, bro. I don't want a freaking snubble, bro. What is it? Bro, the thing is, the speed is going by so fast I can't even name it. I have it on 5 times speed. It shouldn't even be that hard. But yeah. But yeah, oh, this is a topic I keep wanting to get on that I keep forgetting. I will finish the Celeste series, because I've been enjoying playing the game. I have had a lot of fun. It is very rage-inducing, don't get me wrong. But I have been enjoying playing Celeste. Is there anything good in this grass, by the way? I've been enjoying playing it, and I definitely will finish that series, because I've been enjoying it. And like I said, I just haven't done it in a bit because of the whole baby thing, but that's over with. The majority of that's over with, so I can come back to streaming a little bit now more. But just want to give you guys a fair warning, it won't be as frequent as it used to be. But yeah, that's just how it is. So as in terms of the future for the channel, I won't be doing it forever, but let's be honest, no YouTuber can, or I've meant to go buy repels. What am I doing? But no, let's be honest, nobody will. I'm just gonna be, you know, quitting a little sooner. Not quitting because I can't, but quitting because I won't, and it's important to make that difference, right? Let me sell some stuff I don't need. It's important to make that difference between quitting because you can't and quitting because you don't want, you know. And that feels really good because you don't want to quit because you can't anymore. Like that's like one of the worst feelings in the world, is quitting because you can't, right? And so I'm glad I have that opportunity to say that's not how it is for me, right? Ooh, it's got aerial ace. What the heck? Yo, why can freaking Groudon get aerial ace, but Duo can't, bro? What is this, bro? Dude, this freaking Groudon is just gonna be cracked. But yeah, so wrap things up. New series most likely in the very near future. I'm gonna finish Celeste, and I will do streaming of a little bit other things. Probably at least for the rest of the year, and then once 2025 comes around, we'll see. I don't know the future, but I know that the future can only be good, filled with good things for me. So but yeah, basically just want to let you guys know I haven't been gone because things have been bad. It's actually the opposite. I've been gone because things have been good, and I just wanted to like clarify that, you know. And I want, you know, obviously I love you guys enough to where I want you guys to know that I want you guys to know when things are bad and vice versa, right? And right now this is that time where I'm wanting to let you know that things are going good, right? I just wanted to announce that because I didn't want anyone to unnecessarily worry about me. Even though sometimes it doesn't feel like they would, but you know, yeah, that's just what's been going on. And there's basically ultimately no reason to worry about me. I'm doing great. You guys have probably noticed I haven't been in other people's streams as much. That's also just part of it. No offense to any streamers out there. I do actually like and enjoy all the streamers that I'm subscribed to and have interacted with in the past, but it's really just a free time thing, right? It's just there's just other things I'd rather be in my free time, and that's okay, right? I mean, not everyone's gonna be like me where they're just gonna want to or I'm not gonna be like everyone else where it's just like, well, not everyone else, but a lot of other people where it's like they just want to kind of stay in this community forever, you know, because we all got to grow up at some point, not necessarily maturity wise, but just life wise, if that makes sense. Like, because life is long, so it's like, you know, things just change. That's just how it is, right? There are going to be a lot of people that will spend a lot of their life on Discord and YouTube and with streamers and all that, maybe make a career out of it. I'm just not one of those people, and it's that simple fact, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But yeah, things have been good. I will always in some way want to be like in contact with you guys, because ooh, Polytoad's kind of scary, because I love you guys, right? Oh, of course you have to use hypnosis, and I wouldn't want to, like, it wouldn't be love, right, if I just gave up, right? Not gave up in the sense of quitting YouTube, but gave up in the sense of caring about you guys, right? Or your feelings or thoughts or whatever. He's gonna switch out here because of whatever that move was. I can't remember. Clicking. Yo, no, you're not gonna hypnosis me. Frick, he hypnosised me. Go to go here real quick. We're for Pear Song again. That's kind of funny. Ooh, that was a good switch. dude, man, this rival is destroying me right now. Alright, we should be good. I don't even know why I'm so worried about this. I'm literally never gonna play the save file ever again. I just wanted something to play while I was talking with you guys. But thank you guys for such a great stream. Thank you guys for a wonderful past 2 years. Really, I really want to heavily thank you guys for that. For just I've had literally the best time of my life in the past couple years, and I owe all of that to you guys. Every single one of you guys, even the trolls, honestly. Even the trolls have added to that experience in some way or shape of another. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Go ahead and end the stream there. If you guys have any questions, feel free to join my Discord and DM me if you want. Yeah, just know that I'm still here. I'm still here, right? And I love you guys, and I will always, I can't promise I'll always be around, but what I can promise is while I am around, that I will do my best to be there for you guys. Have a great night, everyone.